Okay, so what I've done now, I've just improved the registration page a bit more with a bit of CSS, but as you can see, it's all messed up. But I'm going to sort this out later. Now what we're going to do is, once the user is registered, we want to create a login page. So the login page should recognize the username and password and log them in. So on my script, in my one PHP, I've said if those information is successful, if it goes into the database, if there is no error, take me to login page next. So once the user registers, now they could start logging onto your system. So this is how I created my login page. All I have is, I've done quite a lot of CSS. So let me just take you to the HTML. All I have is two boxes, username and password, and a submit button. And I've added some CSS to design the page. So all this CSS, I've just added it on to design the page. You could do your own design, that's not a problem. I've used a bootstrap design from the internet. So this is how my design looks like at the moment. So it's not that nice, but this is the username, this is the password, and this is the submit button. If the user is not registered, it will take them back to the registration page. What I've also done is, if I show split code, I've done the coding inside the same page, inside this page. So this is the HTML, this is the CSS, and my PHP is at the top. So I've added something called config PHP. Config PHP is just a selection. Sorry. Again, it's just the same thing, link in my database. It links into my database, grade 11, and then checks to make sure the host, the user, everything is correct. If it's not correct, it's going to say there's an error, this database doesn't exist. So on my source code now, I have the code here. I'm saying take the username, take the password, check if they have been filled up, then do an SQL query and check if the username matches with the username in my database. If it matches, then accept it and pass me through to the next page. If it doesn't matches, so I'm here saying if it's more than 0, if it matches, send me to home page. If it doesn't matches, send me an error saying incorrect. So this is the only code. It's the if statement there, checking my password, whatever I entered, does a connection to my database and checks whatever information I've entered there, if it matches the username, password here, if it matches the password. If it doesn't matches, take me to the home page. Otherwise, invalid the username. So let's try a different one now. So I'm going to do MAH CHO MAH at hbsh.nis.edu.kz. Username, I want to put MAH again. Password, this time I'll do 4567. 4567. Submit it. I could see the data has gone in, it will send me to the login page. So if we go and check, here you go, my data has gone in. Now what we're going to do is check if my login works. So first of all, I'm going to put MAH and put the wrong password. So last time we had, for MAH username, I had 4567. So this time I'm going to put, say, 1234 and sends me an error saying invalid username and password, please enter again. So let's try it again. MAH, we had 4567. Just to make sure it's correct. It's 4567, yep. And submit. And it takes me to the home page and it even recognizes the user that logged in. So I've logged in as MAH, that's my username, and automatically is recognized there. So that's all you have to do. Do a registration page. Let's go back. Registration page. Make sure the information goes into your database. Do a login page, and then make sure the login page works. So that's all the three things.